Well, Terry, Jacob McDonald was sentenced to 18 months in jail this morning for his role in that fiery crash that killed 3 students and 3 adults. Now, victims, family members, and friends showed up in court wearing T-shirts of the victims, the 3 students, 2 chaperones, and the teacher who lost their lives. McDonald was found guilty last month of 6 misdemeanor counts of vehicular homicide by Judge David Brandstuhl. Prosecutors had sought more serious aggravated vehicular homicide charges, but the judge ruling while McDonald's actions were negligent, he did not find any evidence proving McDonald was reckless in his actions. Before sentencing, McDonald addressed the families of the victims.
I'm very sorry that this happened. I have no clue what happened. I'm not going to lie to you and say I did. And I pray every night to God. I do. For every single one of y'all and everybody involved in this accident. I do. And you can't say that I have no remorse, because I have very much remorse.
McDonald receiving the maximum 18 months in the Licking County Jail for those 6 misdemeanor convictions. He will receive jail time credit for the nearly 11 months that he's already been locked up since he was indicted, so he is expected to be released from jail sometime early in January. Victims and family members also in the courtroom today talking and addressing McDonald. Kate Seifert has been talking with them. Kate, what are they telling you today?
Well, Steve, they do not feel that justice was served in this case. It is very apparent when we spoke to some of these family members and community members from Tusky Valley that they are still grieving. They are very sad. But as they continue to go through that grieving process, it's also very apparent that they are now extremely angry. They tell us that this crash did not only kill, but it also shattered families. As Steve told you, during the sentencing today, we heard from some of the families of the victims, their recollections of what happened back on November 14th, 2023. We also heard anger directed toward Judge David Brandstuhl, one parent calling the judge a disgrace for the charges he set for McDonald last month. But for the first time, we heard from Jacob McDonald. Steve shared that sound with you just a moment ago. So I asked these families what McDonald's message today in the courtroom meant to them. Take a listen.
Nothing. He throughout the entire trial, no eye contact, no expression of remorse. He can say he has remorse, says he gets it. I bet he does. But his remorse is for himself, right? He ruined his life, but he also killed 6 people. That meant nothing to me.
18 months when 6 people died is not justice. I mean, 3 months for her fatality, and that's 3 children that will never be able to live the rest of their lives. It's not fair. This is not just an accident. This was a choice that he made to strike a vehicle, run it over, and hit a bus. We didn't even have my sister's remains because he ran over the vehicle she was in. That does not deserve 18 months. That deserves life in prison.
These families continue to grieve, but they are also looking toward the future. They say they want to work together to try and change Ohio law, making it a mandatory felony if a driver hits and kills someone in a crash. As you know, Steve Levine was inside that courtroom. He's going to have much more on that part of the story, plus more from those victim impact statements that were read aloud during that sentencing earlier this morning. He'll have that update for you later today at 5 and 6 o'clock. For now, live on your side in Newark this afternoon, I'm Kate Seifert, ABC 6 News.